Hello, and welcome to another Maxed Out. I gotta wash my face. So let me do that. I'm in my different sweater. You guys usually see me in my workout sweater. I'm just really cold today. So I'm like, I need something that's gonna keep me a little bit warm. Because unfortunately, my husband likes to keep it rather cold in the household. And I do turn up the heat when I want to. But if I could just exist in a sweater, I guess I will. I guess. Not my favorite thing, but I'll do it. So, today I thought we'd talk a little bit about the trying to conceive journey that we've been talking about. Because I'm going batty. So, as many of you know, we've been on this journey for over 2 years now. Our last Medicaid cycle ended late December. Late enough that I was like, oh, Christmas. I mean, early enough. Can't talk to it. I was like, oh, Christmas, I can drink and such. And, you know, whatever. We got a cat here that wants some water. I shocked him when I turned on the water, even though that's what he was waiting for. Don't knock my phone over, bro. Oh, I hear someone walking up the steps. Question mark? Or not? Maybe not. What mask are we doing? Green tea mask is easiest if there's anything in here. So, anyways, back to me losing my mind. So, after my medicated cycles, typically the next cycle is very short. Not really sure why. I talked to my reproductive specialist and she didn't seem bothered by it. She was just like, oh, it's just your body adjusting. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Guess I shouldn't care. That's like the vibe that I get from doctors a lot of times. Guess I shouldn't care as much as I do about my body and whatever. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna start doing my ovulations tests while I'm still in my period, which normally you would be like, that's crazy. Why would you do that? You're not gonna ovulate while you're on your period. But like, I'm telling you, one of my cycles was 18 days long. 18 days. So it's like, probably ovulated while I was on my period. That's probably. I never know. So I just wanted to make sure. And then I did get a positive ovulation and like the last day of my period. So I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I ovulate tomorrow? Perhaps. And then I continued testing because I was like, well, you know, still weird if we ovulate now. So let's see if we're going to get another peak. If that's just the fluke peak. Because I don't know if you guys know this, when you have PCOS, you get multiple LH surges. So it's really hard to tell which one is your actual ovulation. So that may be what was happening. I don't know. Because then I got another positive, like, I want to say 5 days after that, maybe 6, around there, which would be a much better timing for ovulation. Would be more on par. So the thing is though, like the first ovulation, I was like, okay, or the first positive ovulation test, I was like, okay, you know, I think we need to do the baby making. So it did. And then like the next one, I didn't say that because we had the baby making the day before I got that test, and I think 2 days before that. So yeah, and also my peaks were only like a 0.86 according the thing that does the thing. So I'm like, okay, like I missed the peak or something, the actual peak, because sometimes that is all I get, and then sometimes I get like a 1.2, like whoa, super positive. And everybody's like, it's not positive, and it's not the same color or stronger. And it's like, you don't know my body. You don't know what's happening. I don't know. I could be positive still though. Anyways, so the numbers seemed to go back down after that, and I was just like, I'm gonna stop testing. So actually, funny enough, right before that, right, the day before the second positive OPK, my boobs hurt so much so that I was like, I need to take a pregnancy test. My boobs have never hurt this much. It was like I was laying in bed and I couldn't get comfortable, and I had to like prop them up just to make them feel comfy, and that wasn't really driving me, you know. That pain subsided. I still had pain, mostly in the nipples, but I'm just like, anyways, I was like, I don't know, I think these are all negative, and I'm getting all in my head, seeing like lines and stuff, but I know there's no lines there. So then after like, I don't know, like 5, 6 like, days of doing this, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this other pregnancy test that's less sensitive than this one and see what happens. I don't know why I did that. And obviously, crazy person thinking, I'm like, okay, it's not really showing much in the window, so I guess nothing's happening. But then I'm gonna look later when you're not supposed to, when the test is invalid. And now there's a line, and is that evap line? Is it you know? Is it a pregnancy line? What is it? Other people were like, I think it's just an indent. Even though there was a little bit of color in it, so maybe it was an evap. I don't know. So then that was 2 days ago from today. So then yesterday I took more tests, and I swear, I'm like, there's like a little shadow line, particularly on the sensitive test, because on the other one, there not really none. But on the sensitive test, it's a little bit of a line, and I'm just like, because it's like you can barely see it. But I was looking at my tests from before, my last cycle, where I had the HCG in my system from the trigger shot, and I was like, comparable. And then I took a test this morning, and I was like, bro, there's like a shadowy line on both of these tests. I swear. But if you're like catching it on the other one, then this one has to be like more positive, right? That's what I would think. I don't know. So anyways, so then also crazy person, right? In the time frame, I'm like, I think I see something, but I don't know. And then later, like 2 hours later, I come back, and there is like a nice pink line on the sensitive test. So like, I don't know. I don't know what to say, because I don't know. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm like hoping that tomorrow we can get a nice like solid line, like while I'm doing the test in the time frame, so it's not invalid. But like, I don't know if I'm actually pregnant, you know? Could just be crazy people thinking, because crazy people be thinking. It's not great that crazy people be thinking, but we do the thinking. That's kind of where I'm at. Just being a crazy person. But thanks for joining me on this update. Hope you guys are doing well. We're in the new year. Hooray. Alright, bye.